Good day, Big Hero friends. Today I join you in celebration of about to hit level 150. I'm just going to make a simple little series here showing the grind from 149 to 150. It's not going to be anything super special. Just going to show you guys some gameplay, and once we get closer to level 150 we'll have plenty of fun times. So I think I've finally made the decision to start doing heroic mode raid 2. I think what I'm going to start doing is always equipping my staff so that I can have the heal ability. My speed is considerably higher than my attack, and I also have a bunch of speed ruins. So I think I'm going to take advantage of the new agility change and just become a very quick healer. I'm going to test that out and see how that works. I don't know if you guys are a big fan of the sound or not. I personally am not, but let's see. So we're after the hyper shards. I've noticed on heroic you can have more area, more of a map, and there's just more mobs, so therefore a higher chance of finding a hyper shard. Now if you'll notice, this guy here, my guy, is going to heal like crazy every time it's his turn. Plus I found a pretty good healing pet now. And the healing pet heals, I believe, off of every turn. Gotta make sure here. Every turn I have, he'll heal 30% chance when you hit an enemy. Oh, I better change back to my other guy then. Per turn, Gum Gum. If I'm going to be a healer, I'm going to go with Gum Gum per turn. That way I don't have to actually hit anybody. That must be why my guy's not proccing as much in Trials. I should have read these more carefully. So per turn, now let's see how much he heals. It's kind of hard to even tell with it going so fast. The important thing is my frontline guy's not dying. Neither is anyone else. So that's great. I do lose a little bit of damage by not having him wield the sword, but I think survival is top priority here in heroic. So when my frontline guy gets like to half, I like to put my secondary tank in front. Let him take some damage, and then of course when he gets down to half, my original tank should be healed up. Okay, so this is me healing 234 to 286. Bam, 282. Like the healing is just going crazy over here. If it's for some reason not going crazy, it's usually because everybody's healed up completely. We'll do this one slow and just see how many times my healing procs. Alright, so there's no real reason to heal right now. I'm just going to attack. I do have the bonus run in to do additional damage when I hit. I'm curious if there's one geared towards healing. I'd like to become a healer. You don't really see that in the game too much. I'd like to test that out and see how that works. So how are you guys doing on hyper shards? I know I, for one, am doing awful. I hope that I start doing better now that I'm doing these heroics. But here, as of late, it's been a very long dry spell. I still need over 40 of them to upgrade all my gear. I have a full Raid 2 set somehow, but not enough hyper shards to even fully upgrade one piece. Alright, so as I'm coming up to the boss, I like to have my tank at full health. So what I'll actually do is sacrifice one of my minions to take just maybe one hit. You have to be careful because heroic is extreme. They can just one-shot your guys. So even at a quarter of health, I'll just switch out someone else. And what I like to do is pick off the bad guys. And then I can just build up my SP by just mashing one. I'll just mash one. I won't worry about healing or anything. I'll let this guy take a little bit of damage. Ooh, gotta watch out for that. When Rollis here, whatever his name is, builds up his SP, he does a massive critical hit, and it can sometimes take out your guys. Gotta be careful. And it can do like a frontal attack as well. All three frontal people, so you gotta, if somebody is very damaged, you have to put them right here as the safe spot. Because in the back they can get hit too. Alright, so I can do the final boss right now, but I want to make sure that I've covered all the ground, because there's always a chance for a hyper shard somewhere. Alright, so since these smaller guys don't hit very hard, I'm just going to mash one and build up my SP. Even though I do have a tower for that, I don't know how many other minions I'm going to have to kill. Alright, looks like no hyper shard this time. Hopefully I can beat the boss, maybe get some hyper shards from him. Oh, nice. Alright, again, I always put him in this magic spot right here so he doesn't get hurt. These taller guys can really pack a punch if you let them grow in SP. It can sometimes just like send out a one-shot kill that really hurts. If one of your guy dies before you get to the final boss, it's just rough. Like you have no chance of winning. Okay. So my main tank is a little damaged. I'm going to go ahead and put my sword back on because I don't heal for the final boss. I just try to take him out fast. I'm going to put my secondary tank in front so he can take the first hit, enabling my primary tank to take a little additional healing. I will put in my item find ruins, just for a better chance at a legendary if I beat him. So that's an additional 25%. And we hope. Did not expect this video to go to 15 minutes, but that's alright. Alright, so he took the first shot. I'm going to go ahead and put my primary tank up front. I like to take out the small guy quickly because he just deals unnecessary damage that I don't need to be taking. So it's good to have a primary tank that's just a massive health pool. If he has deflect and all these other things, that's great, but the major importance is to have a huge health pool. So what I'm going to try this time is to let him die fully, and then use a potion, and then cycle through all my other guys. I'll show you. Alright, so he's dead. Potion, full revive, bam. I'm going to let him take one additional hit. Oh great, my secondary tank died. Just going to give him 60%. It's so hard to get the 100% revives. They're so costly. So now my 3 squishy guys are going to start cycling out for death. Alright, so he took a hit. I'm going to let him heal some. Alright, so he died. And for these, I don't even waste the 60%. I just give them 40. Wow. Not going good. Oftentimes, my frontal tank will have a good luck streak with blocks and evades, but right now it's looking pretty rough. So he's killed 2 of my. Well, I guess he's killed 4 of my guys now. But so it's important now that I put somebody in the front row and the back row that's not gonna be catastrophic if they die. So this guy hasn't died. And this guy is a pretty good tank. I'm going to put my lowest health guy right here so he doesn't die from some cleave. Alright, so now every person in my party has died. Now my front and back person have to be my tanks, or whoever has the highest health. I'm going to put my best tank in front and hope he actually blocks. Getting scary. It always comes down to the wire. Like either I get lucky and beat the guy, or don't get lucky and it's just a massive just downhill slide. Alright, so my best tank is dead. He's at maybe a quarter health. And now I just have to hope he doesn't take off my back person. I always put my weakest person in the back, the one that does less damage. That way if he dies, it's not the end of the world. This tank might take one more hit. He starts to do double strikes at the end, which is horrible. Gotta watch out for that. Oh boy. See if we get lucky here. Look at that. Come on, legendary. Nothing. Garbage. Well, we beat him. That was a good end to the video. I'm going to start video number 2. I'm going to do a nice little series as I grind to level 150. You guys take care. This is McProseph signing out.